Cześć, witajcie moi drodzy, witam was niezmiernie serdecznie już w 24 odcinku z jakże dobrze nam znanej i lubianej gry Hogwart Legacy. Gramy na konsoli PlayStation 5, dla przypomnienia wspomnę jak zawsze, żeby było wszystko jasne. Jesteśmy oczywiście na terenie zamku Hogwart, bo tutaj robiliśmy jeszcze misje poboczne. W ostatnim odcinku też zajęliśmy się misją związaną z dzwonkami i mapą Henrietty. Także to mamy ogarnięte misje poboczne. Zobaczymy jeszcze, jak tutaj wygląda sytuacja na mapie i Hogwartu i przede wszystkim świata. Dobra, mamy mapę świata. Trochę lokacji jest jeszcze tutaj cały czas aktywnych, tych obozów bandytów, ale chyba misji pobocznych zaległych żadnych nie mamy. To wszystko też rozpracowane. Tutaj wiadomo trochę tych jeszcze zagadek Merlina, to tak for fun zostawiamy sobie na dowolny moment. Tutaj jest wyścig na miotłach. Ten, który udało nam się tam z bólem, ale zrobić. Tak, głównie jakieś jaskinie i miejsc mocy już nie mamy. Udało nam się wbić ostatnio 5. segmencik mocy tej magii starożytnej. Dobra, kliknijmy sobie misję jeszcze oficjalnie. Spotkaj się z Nati. Okej, tutaj gdzieś w okolicach wielkiej sali. Ona będzie, jeszcze jest ten uczeń Sebastian ze Slytherinu, który też ma jakiś tam wątek z nami związany, żeby tajemnicę Slytherina odzyskiwać. Imperio ostatnio się nauczyliśmy i wuj go wyklął, że to jest zaklęcie zakazane i że nie wolno takich zaklęć używać i że tego się nie da wybaczyć, jak same mówią, niewybaczalne, nie zakazane. Mamy klimat świąteczny, zimowy, więc w sumie trochę nawiązuje nam do obecnej pory roku, którą my mamy realnie, że tak powiem. No i moi drodzy, jeszcze podsumowując, mimo problemów ze zdrowiem tam, jak słyszycie, słabiej mówię, słabiej brzmię, ale damy radę. Nie odpuszczamy.
I wonder how everyone knows about it. I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me.
Może odcinek będzie odrobinę krótszy, coś w tym stylu, ale damy radę.
Unfortunately, she might in fact have been even less forgiving than I hoped. If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud. If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again. I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided? She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today. What exactly happened to your father? It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah. Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it? He could become the most majestic giraffe.
No tak, bo ona jest animagiem.
Carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle. He didn't want you to identify him. Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault. Your fault? How so? He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland. I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional. He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Rozumiem, że to tylko tyle, bo trzeba zagadać z nią. Jest misja rozliczona. Dokładnie. Trzecia próba obrońców. Dobra, próbujemy iść manualnie. O, ten idiota i Rytek. Mógłby sobie przybić piątkę z tym nicponiem, co był w tej skrzyni w sklepie Hogsmeade. Ale nas prowadzi tutaj.
Revelio.
A w komnacie mapy mamy się spotkać z nią. Ej, no to kurde, to trzeba było mówić tak od razu. Pójdziemy skrótem sobie. Automatycznie. Czeka nas trzecia próba. No dobrze. Mamy tą nauczycielkę. Byłą dyrektorkę Hogwartu.
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map.
Dobra.
Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time. My portrait hangs in the headmaster's office. In fact, I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Aha, brak dostępnych misji, to już nie wiadomo co będzie. A Fig gdzie jest? Okej, odpaliła się misja.
Revelio.
Okej, tu słychać strony.
Alohomora.
z dziennika.
Revelio.
No tutaj jest. A tutaj jakieś te kilofy kują? A co tu kama?
Revelio.
Tam jeszcze jest w górze co nieco rzeczy.
Revelio.
Także jeszcze te podziemia, tam gdzie są kuchnie i skrzaty domowe pracują, to warto będzie jeszcze przeeksplorować, prześledzić. Kurde, gdzie jest ten gabinet Figa?
Not impressed in the least.
Kawał drogi.
I hope I look. Professor Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the
Jego nie
goblins
ma?
are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows
Gra się
even more than
zgliczowała,
we
nie ma
suspected.
Figa.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible.
Mamy nową
Very well.
maskę
You'll need the password to get past the
Hannibala
stone
Lectera, tak by
The
the way.
headmaster's house elf will know it.
Ale to już
I don't
wiecie.
know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't Polyjuice Potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have Polyjuice Potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
Przez maskę pijemy. Spoko.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime soon. How do I sound?
Convincing. I've taken the liberty of transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. Perhaps Professor Black sees me.
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's
O,
house elf.
pojawił się nagle. Także tak to jest po tym eliksirku wielosokowym.
Do you have a moment, Professor? Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Places to be, Professor Sharp. Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well,
I did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
I assure you, Sharp, you may speak freely.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for all the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which student gets this rather...
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the future of the wizarding world.
I thought I heard the headmaster approaching.
Nie możemy używać Revelio i w ogóle różdżki, jak widzicie.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are your manners?
Headmaster, here.
If you must speak with me, consult my secretaries or...
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they are fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
I should think you'd have better things to do with your time. Now, where's my elf?
Good day, Professor. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kagawa.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
You call that a shine on those boots? Do better! I wish Hogwart...
Headmaster, and he's coming this way.
Przez chwilę nie było widać znacznika, ale już kojarzymy tutaj te rewiry.
Stand proud, purebloods.
Ileż tych drzwi jest?
A word, please. Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never...
Możemy różdżkę używać.
Scroop!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the
Ma
password
jedno
to my
ucho
office.
tylko.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone, even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's pure bloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh, but Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well. Toujours pur.
Ha! Thank you. Never speak of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
Zaczynamy bekać. Jest jakiś licznik czasu? Coś te sprawy?
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Fig was right. I can't believe it worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle. Revelio.
No i teraz jaki quest? Aha. Póki dyrektor we własnej osobie jest z Figiem w Hogsmeade, no to faktycznie tworzy to przestrzeń i czas daje, żeby się przekraść tam. Ależ daleko i wysoko ma ten gabinet.
You can't
can't imagine how inconvenient travel was.
Aha, tutaj była krata zamknięta wcześniej. I to jest podyktowane oczywiście wątkiem fabularnym. Okej, strona gdzieś dzwoni.
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password. Toujours pure.
Aha.
I wonder if all the elite wizarding families have a motto.
Jest gabinet dyrektora, Feniks powinien być.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Revelio.
W tamtym pokoju. Gdzieś. Albo gdzieś wyżej. Kurde, gdzie to?
Revelio.
Dzwoni tylko w którym kościele.
That must be the pedestal.
O kurczaki.
Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Neve.
Niam, niam.
You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention.
Jesteśmy tak jakby narysowani. Okej.
You must move swiftly and cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me. The first you will need is a cloak.
Peleryna niewidka, rozumiem.
In this place, as in life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
I should have run when I could. I'd be free by now.
Best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere. I need to time this just right.
No dobra. Próbujemy zatem jeszcze raz. Ale nie korzystamy z peleryny.
I'm coming, Neve. I need to time this just right.
Nie możemy rzucać zaklęć. Znów? Dobrze, moi drodzy, jedną rzeczą musiałem zerknąć w międzyczasie tak zwanym i możemy wracać.
I need to get out of here. Where? I need to time this just right.
Udało się. Wyglądają jak śmierciożercy.
A staircase straight ahead.
Tego nie ominiemy. W takiej pozycji jak stoi. O, dobra, już. Ruszył się i możemy. Uroczo, śmierć we własnej osobie nas tutaj też prześladuje.
A ladder. Perhaps they won't be able to find me if I go up there.
Bardzo ciekawy efekt tutaj nałożyli
Best move while I
twórcy.
can. Neve must be here somewhere. Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Aj. Nie udało się. Jedno cięcie i jest po nas od razu, na dzień dobry. Dobra.
This is my chance. I'm coming, Neve.
Ojejku.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can. That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Dobra, odwrócił się.
Nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you.
Trzeba przyznać, że tych sługusów swoich
I need to
to
turn
też
back.
nasłał tutaj
There's no
dużo.
getting past them that way. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
Aha.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose.
No idzie w tą stronę, no nie. Fajnie.
Closed tight. No way but forward, I suppose. That doorway looks like the only safe way forward.
No dobra, tamten jeden się odwrócił po prawej, ale ten tutaj się czai, gnój jeden. Dobra.
Now's my chance. That's the way forward.
No jest peleryna.
Can this be? I think I'm invisible.
Teraz możemy wobec nich chodzić jak
They
chcemy.
can't see me at all. I can get closer to them.
Fajnie by było mieć pelerynę, niewidkę non-stop. Po co my się czaimy w przykucu, skoro możemy iść normalnie?
Finally free. Now, where are you, Neve?
You have outrun death thus far,
Dobra.
but have yet to find me. Keep searching. but this time you will be unable to hide. Wield the wand you see before you.
Czarna różdżka.
Do not squander its extraordinary power.
Insygnia śmierci, jeszcze kamień wskrzeszenia.
I've never felt such power.
Mamy zaklęcia i nam się, żeby było śmieszniej, wymieszały. O.
Descender. Depulsor. Revelio.
Jak to mamy iść?
Defender. Bombard.
Okej. Bombardowanie. Buh. Potężna jest. Ta różdżka bardzo nawet. Bardzo ciekawy tryb tutaj gry jest na tym takim filtrze. Coś niesamowitego. Taki dosłownie rysunkowy. Oho. Mamy czarną różdżką pokonać śmierć. A da się zabić śmierć? To kto przyjdzie po śmierci, jak śmierć zostanie zabita? To jest dobre pytanie, jeżeli śmierć by została uśmiercona, to co, przyjdzie sama po siebie? Zabijmy śmierć. Tutaj pewnie będzie kamień wskrzeszenia. I teraz co? I gdzie? Dobra, coś tam się klaruje. Jest kamień wskrzeszenia. Taka mała piramidka. Kamienna. Z insygniami śmierci.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead. Nothing is what it seems.
She's gone. Neve's dead.
Cmentarz, ludzie tutaj płaczą.
We won't be the same without her.
No i co tam, Kostuch? Dawaj.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self.
Dobra. Odpaliliśmy tutaj ją z grobu. Nie ma umierania, trzeba działać. Misja jest do wykonania, tak?
But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that
A
as
jest
you witness
wspomnienie
my memory.
jej. Domyśl odziewni. Ciekawe, na jaki temat będzie to to wspomnienie. Mamy już swoją różdżkę, nie czarną.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong
You
hands,
saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
O kurde.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Na chatę im
Oh, Isadora.
tej starożytnej magii.
All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Dobra, wracamy do komnaty mapy. Już mamy normalny tryb grafiki. Dobra. 4. portret. Jest Fig też.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3
Aha,
trials?
ten mężczyzna też.
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I was amazed to see that it seemed to give her some sort of power, and that she could harness it. But how?
I worry that you seem more intrigued than repulsed. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor, I do. In fact, what
No
you
tak,
don't
my
know
rozumiemy
is that
tą
this goblin called
odpowiedzialność,
Ranrock has access to a repository at
roztropność w
Hogwart
tym
Castle.
wszystkim.
He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions as she did
te
from her
emocje
father,
wyciągnęła z
Professor
niej.
Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories.
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragball.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Namaszczenie bohaterów. Dzierż jedną z insygniów śmierci. Obstawiam, że mamy tą pelerynę niewidkę.
Lumos.
Nie. No totalnie nas nie widać. Nie możemy... A. Zaraz.
I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the
Jest ten Sebastian Salok ze Slytherinu. Porozmawiaj ze Smykiem. To smyczek jest w pokoju życzeń. Mandragorka. Mamy ciuchy pewnie do zidentyfikowania. O, wszystko lepsze. fiołkowy strój, mundurek i okulary. Aha, 38 poziom. Obrośliśmy w piórka. Już porządnie. Okej, to wygląda nawet neutralnie, bym powiedział. +2 to niewielka różnica, no ale zawsze lepiej wyglądamy trochę jak manekin, ale lepsze to niż skórzany kaganiec.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you had an idea.
Indeed, Deke does. Deke knows that you want to learn about all sorts of beasts, and Deke recently heard rumors of a phoenix nest in a nearby mountain.
A phoenix nest? I wonder if it belongs to the phoenix Natty mentioned, the one Harlow and the poacher pack are after.
Deke would not doubt it. If Deke has heard of it, surely the nasty poachers have as well, which means it could be in danger.
Okej, łapiemy Feniksa.
Well, I'd better go and rescue it then, hadn't I?
Deke thinks so. So majestic a beast should not fall into such vile hands. Deke is not sure why, but Deke feels that saving a phoenix might help to make amends for what happened with Deke's prior master. Deke hopes that you are able to find the phoenix and bring it to the room where it will be safe.
Tutaj, tak. Musimy się przygotować. Dobra, mamy odpowiednie czary. Aha, tutaj, dobra. Górska jaskinia Feniksa.
Blockade. Brookwood's poachers are already here.
Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Bombarda! Confringo! Revelio!
Ojejku. Dobra. Damy radę. Moi drodzy.
I've not seen a trace. You don't think phoenixes can turn to rock?
What? No. Keep looking. You've seen how much a single feather fetches. Just imagine a whole blooming bird. Insygnia!
Huh? Protego! Leviosa!
This is a fast! Confringo! My best!
Follow me. I'll spot you like a streeler.
Huh? Insygnia!
The Confringo!
Protego!
Survive longer than expected! Incendio! I shall
kill you for this when I get down from here.
Confringo.
Yes, and still trick.
Accio. Sendo. Your poaching days are Velia.
Takie trzepnięcie o ziemię.
Confringo.
To jest dobra sprawa. Też.
Revelio.
Rozejrzyj się za Feniksem, tak just like that, nie? Tu jakieś worki, skrzynie, a tu nagle za rogu zerka Feniks na nas, jest spoko.
We're keeping people out.
Levioso. Lumos.
Let's play director and pray.
He knows mine. Accio. Sendo.
Oh, too hard.
You will not survive this fight.
Levioso. Confringo. Protego.
Confringo.
Stupido. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Coward. What me fairly. Confringo. Bombarda. Levioso. Protego. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda. Accio. Sendo. Flipendo. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Protego. Expelliarmus.
Nice try.
Prepare. Flipendo. Sendo. Confringo.
Key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feldcroft as soon as you can.
Revelio. The Phoenix.
Jest. Do torby chodź tutaj.
It almost seems as if it wants me to follow it. I need to find it before the poachers do.
You're gonna regret you.
Reparo. Levioso.
I refuse to.
Sendo. Confringo. Confringo. Bombarda.
Wytrzepany jest mocno.
Alohomora. Revelio.
Płaszcz szlachecki. Sobie pomyślę. Kurde.
it again. Revelio.
No dobra, to idziemy za ciosem i za Feniksem, no. O kurde, nie chcę spadać. Nie wierzę. Super. Kalectwo level hard. No dobra, tutaj mamy. Dobra, hop. Hop, hop.
Revelio.
No, zrzucił nas. Serio? Tam nie ma miejsca na walkę. I to jest problem. No dobra. No, nie wierzę. To za kalectwo. I to z mojej winy. Te przepaście tutaj się okazały bardziej niebezpieczne niż myślałem. Bardziej śmiercionośne niż pająki i inne niebezpieczeństwa. Nie wierzę. Kalectwo level hard. Wybaczcie mi, moi drodzy. No nie wierzę, że... Nie, no ja się poddaję, ja nie chcę tego już przechodzić. Żeby być taką kaleką, to... Ja się nie spodziewałem. I tyle. Dobra, przedostajemy się dalej, bo i tak długo tutaj nam zajęło.
What have you done?
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Finger!
Insygnia! Confringo!
Well Accio! Sendo! Confringo! That was for highway. Revelio. Confringo.
Yes, Feniks.
Hello. I'm here to help. I can take you somewhere safe.
Od razu.
Let's get you back to the room. Deke's going to be pleased.
Mamy skrócik od razu do wyjścia.
Prove dangerous if I'm not careful.
O, Arago. Jeszcze niespodzianka na do widzenia w postaci pająków. O, misja poboczna. No. Nieważne, czy znacznik jest, czy znacznika nie ma. Akurat wiemy, gdzie mamy iść.
Did you find the phoenix?
Yes, Deke. And I rescued it from the poachers. I have it here. It's safe.
Remarkable. Well, what are you waiting for? Deke cannot wait to...
Capsakwa. No i jest. A ma swoje terrarium własne. Pióro Feniksa jest.
What a beauty. You keep it close. Professor Weasley and Deke were right to tell you about the Room of Requirement. Look at all you've done, and how many beasts you've rescued. A phoenix is safe now, because of you.
I couldn't have done it without your help, Deke. Thank you.
Deke is grateful for the kind words, and also grateful to have been of assistance to someone like yourself. Helping you do such good for so many beasts has given Deke a sense of peace Deke hasn't known in years. Deke will always be here for you when you need him.
Na pewno można rośliny odebrać. Chyba osiągnęliśmy limit. Dobra, mamy mapę w Hogsmeade, jakaś misja.
Is everything all right?
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. She's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious.
Czyli typowa opieka nad zwierzętami. Wyszczotkować i nakarmić.
Violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front of
Leszczynka.
and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn.
Czyli tu Feniks, tu jednorożec jeszcze, proszę bardzo, jakie klimaty zwierzęce wróciły do łask.
Please, don't risk your own safety though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd.
Czyli po tym ją poznamy. Jasna, ładna sierść.
Remember, you'll know her by her brilliant...
I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. Sounds as if she's in trouble.
Ojku. Zagapiłem się na ten złoty szyld misji głównej.
Hazel must be here somewhere. Revelio. Come on, Hazel.
Resonance places.
Everything's all right, Revelio.
Revelio.
Gdzie ten koń uciekł? Tam jest.
Resonance places.
I can take Hazel back to a vivarium now. I should let Madame Bugbrook know she's safe.
What are you up to now?
Madame Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend, Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We're both fine, and I have a safe place for her at Hogwarts.
You've a kind heart, you do. I'm relieved and thankful that you'll take care of her. I shall miss my sweet pointy pony, but I know she's safer away from the poachers. Do give her a nice brushing for me, won't you? Take good care of Hazel now.
Revelio.
A, szlafroki i uroki to nasz sklep. Własny tutaj, no dobra. Na drugim końcu świata. No tak, tutaj w okolicach tego domu. Logiczne.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Aha, oni się potajemnie spotkali, ta siostra
He
jego
helped
też.
find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Beldcroft.
What? Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice. Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. Anne will only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Good luck with Ominous, until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Bombarda będzie potrzebna. Co jest?
I wouldn't give for a cup of mushroom tea.
Nothing pleasant about this code.
Spanko na ziemi.
I received your owl. Thank you.
I'm glad you came. I spotted droves of Ranrock's loyalists coming up from the coast. Overheard one of them say they're headed to another cavern, like the one we found. How are they still one step ahead of us? They can't know about the triptych.
I don't know. I did see another memory. This time it was a keeper named Neve Fitzgerald. She was unnerved by Isadora's use of ancient magic. But I still can't be sure how any of it connects to Ranrock.
These keepers are playing games with you. You need to press them for more information.
It doesn't work like that. To access each of these memories, I have to complete a trial. It's not as easy as you think. They're showing me the memories in a particular order.
Either they don't trust you, or you don't care enough about Anne to ask the difficult questions.
Of course I care, Sebastian. We've come this far. Don't let your frustration get the better of you.
Fine. I'll defer to your keeper friends, for now. But I don't like it.
We don't have a choice. Now, shall we see why the triptych led us here?
Let's go, quickly, before we're spotted. Keep a close eye out. I saw some of Ranrock's crew moving off the path just ahead.
I wonder why.
Raiding, I imagine. This mountain used to safeguard valuables. But it's been abandoned ever since Ranrock took hold of the coast.
You don't know who you're playing with! I won't rest until you're dead.
I shall avenge your death.
Descendo!
Coraz bardziej mi się podoba to rzucanie nimi o ziemię, tak.
Kestrel Candles overhead. Some consider
Not everyone does.
I know that.
All right.
I'm making small talk. I'm not gonna trek up this mountain in
Small
silence.
talk.
Bet the Thestral nest is close by.
Wait, we should have some sort of plan.
You don't believe you can defeat us, do you?
Drag this out longer than necessary. Little moon, how nice of you to stop by. You are I won't rest. Dead. Well, no! I will make
You won't get away with it. I shall have been.
They got what they deserved.
Revelio. What were you thinking?
I was thinking about dead goblins.
You could have got us killed.
But I didn't. Looks like Ranrock's loyalists were heading further up the path.
Let's keep
Dobra,
going.
mamy przy okazji skrzynki skarbów, można to połapać.
Ramrock's gonna make everyone pay.
Anything made from goblin silver belongs to us. Whether it's a sword or a repository, whatever that is.
Did you hear that goblin?
Ridiculous notions of ownership.
Someone there?
Dobra, nie tracimy czasu na tych łystków. Szkoda czasu. A to nie jest ta jaskinia, która jest tutaj? A nie, to jest inna jaskinia.
Ranrock's got that right, and I'll be most keen to help him achieve his goals in that regard. Spells glance off of me.
You won't get away with that. I shall avenge your death. I'll kill you when
This must be it.
Sebastian!
Wait. For what? Why are you suddenly so cautious?
Listen to me. I know you're angry and frustrated, but charging ahead now could undo all the progress we've made. Lodgok said...
Oh, your goblin friend?
Stop it, that's enough. Not all goblins are like Ranrock. I am not the enemy. We want the same thing, to find answers.
I thought we wanted the same thing.
We do. Listen to me. Lodgok has insights into Ranrock that we don't. He told me that Ranrock somehow knows about the Keepers and is searching anywhere connected to each of them. That's why they always seem to be one step ahead. I know what I'm doing. You need to trust me, or I don't see that we can continue together.
Fine. Fine. I'm sorry. I'm letting my emotions get the better of me. And I have been for a while. I do trust you. And I don't think I can help Anne without you.
Good. Ranrock clearly knows more than we thought. We need to be careful and do this right, not just go charging in. We have our work cut out for us. We need to work together if we're going to find the final piece to the triptych.
Agreed.
Dobrze, moi drodzy, jeszcze jedną rzecz sprawdzałem tutaj w międzyczasie tak zwanym. Możemy lecieć dalej. Nie zatrzymujemy się. Tylko poczekajcie, poprawię tutaj sytuację i możemy lecieć. Tunel wieży.
So far, so good.
Spiders.
Revelio.
How fitting.
Jeszcze trochę pajączków, tak? Bombarda kedawra. No jak się tak wyluzował.
These spiders are determined to make a meal of us.
I'm sure we taste better than a goblin dinner.
A staircase leading here. Whatever for?
I don't think anyone's been here for ages.
Confringo!
Look at this place. Not really my style. A bit
Są te tarcze.
Confringo!
Ale mu przydzwoniliśmy kowadłem. Bateria w dual sensie. Mam trochę klapie, no ale to damy radę.
Getting through the cavern can't have been the only challenge. Perhaps we should search for runes.
We've seen rune symbols like these before.
Revelio. Confringo.
Finding these chests, luck or instinct?
Revelio.
Aha, tutaj jest.
Can't get out of here quick enough.
No. To już? A już. Wrobiliśmy się w takim razie. No okej, glutek. Zepsuł, no.
Nice teamwork.
Nothing like an
Teamwork,
angry troll to
baby.
bring friends together.
Okej, reparko.
Reparo.
That was a piece of work.
More than one. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Revelio.
Did you find something?
A journal entry. Isadora was here.
I'm out of breath after all of those steps. But the view! Well worth it! Another barrier.
Revelio.
We can blast through it, I'm certain.
Confringo. Revelio. This journal entry sounds worrisome.
This can't be a dead end. Must be another floor above us. Almost as good as if I'd done it myself.
This place can't have belonged to only Isadora.
But the triptych pointed us here. Another rune symbol. Feel as if I should be fluent in runic language by now.
Revelio. Confringo.
Could this be another area Isadora created?
Isadora must have honed her skill with ancient magic here. I know from the memories I've seen that the keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
The final canvas piece of the triptych. We've done it.
Isadora should not have had to keep all this secret.
I know from the memories I've seen that the keepers in Isadora didn't see eye to eye on the use of ancient magic. But I don't understand why she seems to have gone to such great lengths to tell her story without their knowledge.
I wish you could see one of her memories.
So do I.
Perhaps completing the triptych will shed more light on all
Revelio.
this. I cannot believe the journey this trip.
Jesteśmy z powrotem w naszej krypcie.
This is it.
Don't keep me in suspense. Go on, place it.
Myślę odsiewnie.
Another pensive.
This is what we've been chasing.
I wonder.
Kolejna.
What is it?
Let's find out.
I cannot bring my brother back, Father. But I can give you peace.
Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts.
Obrońcy właśnie.
Father hasn't spoken.
W całym komplecie. Całą ekipą.
I confirm that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
A to już była ta scenka. Że ona temu ojcu odebrała, znaczy uwolniła go od cierpienia.
What have you done?
I took his pain.
Thank you.
That worked?
It did indeed.
Of course it did. It's copper and silver.
I need something much bigger.
All right. It would help if you could tell me more about what it is you're storing.
Magic. Left over from a spell I devised to remove pain, but if used correctly, its power can be used to do even more good.
Why would you want to store such magic away?
I only need to keep it safe until I can convince my colleagues of its worth. Magic like this? Unnervesome.
Not everyone's ready to wield such power.
Perhaps not. Someone will be.
She took away the pain. I knew it. I knew there was a way to help Anne.
Something isn't right, Sebastian.
What do you mean? You saw what she did.
No, not the memories, the portrait. I think the reason Isadora hasn't appeared is because she can't.
I don't follow.
We have seen that view before. The abandoned home in Felcroft, the destroyed painting. It was her.
So someone destroyed a bit of enchanted canvas, but we found the memory.
Yes, you're right.
We saw what she wanted us to see. We saw what she could do, what you can do.
But I don't know how to do what Isadora did.
Well, then you shall learn. The Keepers can teach you.
I'm not sure that they would. The Keepers believe that removing someone's ability to feel pain, it's a highly complicated, unpredictable form of magic. One that should be wielded with great care. If at all.
Aha, czy to jest odebranie człowiekowi możliwości odczuwania w ogóle bólu, czyli takie znieczulenie, bym powiedział. Co nie znaczy, że tego bólu tam nie ma, tylko po prostu się go nie czuje.
Please, talk to the Keepers. If not for me, then for Anne.
Slytheriniak prosi o pomoc. Kto by pomyślał?
Why did the Keepers want to keep Isadora quiet? Why destroy her portrait?
Okej. Trzeba chwilę pewnie zaczekać. Dobrze, moi drodzy, i tak się złożyło tak, że mamy już dłuższy odcinek, także dajmy na razie spokój. Posłuchajmy jeszcze sobie poczty na bieżąco i kończymy ten odcinek teraz. I resztę będziemy dalej kontynuować w kolejnym. Także słuchamy. Lodgok się jeszcze odezwał do nas.
Lodgok's getting himself into more danger than he realizes. Might better find him.
Dobra, także moi drodzy, mamy znaleźć wejście do kopalni, tym się zajmiemy w kolejnym odcinku. Także na ten moment ja wam dziękuję bardzo, bardzo, bardzo za uwagę, za wasz poświęcony czas i zaangażowanie tutaj w moją skromną twórczość, którą z wielką przyjemnością na YouTubie tutaj dla was realizuję. Także na ten moment tyle ode mnie. Trzymajcie się ciepło, wszystkiego dobrego, no i przede wszystkim też dużo zdrowia wam życzę. Także trzymajcie się, hej, cześć, pa i do zobaczenia niebawem w następnym odcinku.